Plaintiff Christina Allen Scott dated the defendant's daughter, and she looked up to the defendant as a mother figure after her own mother passed away. Christina claims after a night of partying, she spent the night at the defendant's home, and when she woke up, $2,100 of hers had been stolen, so she's suing. Defendants Tijuana Bailey and her daughter Ashley Lackey say Christina always brags about how much money she has, and she's constantly trying to buy people's love and affection. Tijuana claims Christina is just upset that her other daughter no longer wants to date her, and that's why she's suing.
Start with you.
Well, I lost my mother in January the 9th of this year from cancer. I looked up to her because I was dating her daughter. That's her sister. I was dating her daughter. I looked up to her as a mother figure because I had lost my mother. But I was good to them. You know, I sent them money to get her hair done. I also took them shopping. You know, I did stuff like that. But to me, looking back at it, I think they was taking advantage of me.
All right. And so what happened?
I was suing them because we had went out to the bar, had a couple of drinks. We went to 2 bars, had 3 drinks. We left at 9, got there about 9:30. We left the club, the bar at 1 in the morning, got to Tijuana Bailey's house, and she told me that I could sleep in her daughter's bed. I woke up and my money was gone. My wallet was on the bed, open, and there was change on the bed.
I object, Your Honor. That's not.
So how much was taken altogether?
$2,100. It was $400 in my wallet and it was $17 in my pocket. But I was more concerned about my income tax, the big money that I had. They could have that for.
You can have the 4.
Just give me my big money.
All right. You can steal a little, but not everything.
Right.
You like me. You got a point there. Y'all laughing. She's on to something. All the guys who I've been with all my life who might work for me, or relatives who might do some work for me that involves trust or whatever, I expect. And you're supposed to just steal a little. You know what I mean? You got to write that in. Let me tell y'all now, anytime you have relatives or lifelong friends, you put them in charge of something and it involves money, you got to expect for them. They're going to steal it just a little. You want them to. Otherwise, they're going to rip you off, set you up, extort you. Just let them steal. Put a little steal money in there. I'm telling you now, put a little steal cushion in there, right? Give them some steal money in this pocket and your $1,700 in the other.
Right.
You should have wrote it down, ma'am. You should have wrote on your pockets. Steal money on the do not touch. Go ahead. But they got it all.
They left me $100.
100?
Yes, sir.
That's not good, friends. Is that what you all had in mind? Well, tell me. You give me your side.
Let me start from the beginning, Your Honor. This young lady right here, to me, she made herself to seem like she was mad because my daughter stopped dealing with her. She had been dating my daughter since March.
Your other daughter?
Yes, my other daughter, Alicia. The first time we came in encounter with her, she came down, she bought me a bag full of Bath and Body Works stuff, $50 in a card. It was for Mother's Day. Then she did take us on a shopping spree. Went to the store, she spent up to like $600, and then before she finished paying for the stuff, she was like, "Oh, are y'all done? I thought y'all were gonna get more." So she's the type of girl that seems like to us likes to flash her money, likes people to think that she's rich, and likes to buy love and affection.
How long had you all known her when she began spending money on you?
The first time she came down and brought me the stuff, I had just met her.
That's not true, Your Honor.
And how long after that did she take you shopping, or what happened?
In a couple of hours, Your Honor.
That's not true.
Within a couple of hours. But she just...
Hold on, what's not true?
When she said, when I just met her and I took them shopping and stuff like that, I knew her already since then, before then.
How long? How much time had you spent with her and her other daughter before you did all this? How much time had you spent with them?
We had spent some time.
Doing what?
We just went to the house and chilled. We didn't do too much.
Okay, and you all would just sit up and do what? Watch TV, play cards, drink?
Listen to music or stuff like that.
Okay, listen to music? All right, with your girlfriend's mother?
Not just
That's
with
unusual.
her.
My children don't want me nowhere around them when their mate or boyfriend or girlfriend is on the scene.
Yes, but
that is atypical to nature. But go ahead, ma'am. What else you want me to know? You say she wanted to buy your affection. You all sit up and listen to gangster rap together.
Which is not true, Your
Drink
Honor.
Hennessy. Or what's Jay-Z's new liquor? Let's use his cognac.
Douce.
Douce. Yeah. Look at that. Look at him. Look at him. All right, you tell me what happened from your vantage point.
She came up, that night we went out, she came over our house. We were sitting around drinking, they were smoking. We left from there, we went to one bar. I said, okay, first.
You do sit up and drink with them, man.
I was drinking, they were drinking, I was drinking, and they were drinking and smoking.
What are your children, half your age, or?
Yes, they are.
Huh?
Yes, they are. I wanted to show her a good time. So that's what we did. We went to the first bar. First round was on me. Okay. Next couple rounds were on her.
No.
We left from there, went to the second bar from Kentucky. Came in, she bought a couple of rounds. She ended up getting put out that bar because she kept trying to leave the bar with alcohol beverage. And the security's like, no, stop. We leave from that bar, we go to a third destination. Before we arrived to the third bar, Your Honor, she fell asleep in the back of the car. So her friends ended up meeting us. So the four of us ended up leaving her in the backseat of the car. We go inside the third bar, have a couple drinks, 30 to 45
So
minutes.
at the third bar, she stayed in the...
She stayed in the car.
Okay. How many had she had?
She had 6 Long Island iced teas, Your Honor. 6.
All right. And when you went home, what occurred?
Went home. I helped her in the house by myself because it was only me and her that time. Put her in my daughter's bed. She had her shoes on, her clothes on. I put a cover over top of her. Woke up that morning because I had errands to run. I'm like, you about ready to go? Do I need to drop you off somewhere? So she was like, oh, okay, let me see what's going on. Pulls out 2 $100 bills and 2 singles, like, my money's gone. I'm like, are you sure? You got money? And some of my money's missing, $20 and $50 bills. That's all that's missing. I'm like, well, I know you had a lot to drink that night. I mean, a lot.
All right. And let me hear from you, ma'am.
Okay, we was at the first bar at 12th Street. Yeah, she was drunk, and by that time, it was just me, my mama, and Christina. So first time she went out the bar, she was drunk. They told her she couldn't take her cup out, so they took it from her, and I think we smoked a cigarette. So we went back in the bar. We had a couple more drinks, I think, or at least one. So she tried to take her cup back out. So they snatched her cup out, and they was like, because we know the bar, the bouncer. So they told her she can't come back in the bar. And by that time, my little sister, her ex, she had arrived, and my 2 other friends. So she was like, I'm cool. So we like, all right, like, we going to the next bar. We went to the next bar, and we left her in a car. 30, 45 minutes, we went in there, we came back out, check up on her. She was like, yeah, I'm ready to go in. So we like, all right, come on. We weren't ready to go home yet. And that's when she just started dancing. She didn't even remember. We had to remind her that she was dancing on my friend. She had the whole bar, all eyes on her. So yeah, about that time, we left the bar. So the next day, my mom called me like, well, Christina, money's missing. I'm like, how? What money? She was like, your money missing. I was like, how much money is she missing? I heard in the background, she like $900. So I'm like, all right, come get me. I called my mom and her came and got me. We went to my sister's house and to start explaining everything. We had to explain to her like, Christina, you was drunk. You was buying everybody's drink, food, all that. Christina, you was drunk. So I guess her ride came and got her. She went to Dayton. Then on the 28th, I had text her like, you good? Like, she texts back like, yeah, you didn't say no. Y'all ripped me off.
Oh, when did she first mention or allege you took her money?
She didn't mention that till 3 days later after I text her and asked her was she good.
Couple things, ma'am. One, were you ever left in the car, like they say?
No.
All right. And secondly, when did you first notify them that you thought they took your money?
As soon as I woke up.
All right, as soon as you woke up. And you think they went in your pockets and got it?
Yes, sir.
All right. Why don't you think you could feel, because were you drunk?
I was sagging.
Were you drunk?
No, sir, but.
Okay, so when they went in your pocket, you don't think you would feel it?
No, I was sagging.
All right, you feel your legs. Sagging means it's just down a little lower below your butt. Doesn't mean it's off your body.
No, I didn't.
That means if somebody goes in your pocket while you're sagging, you can feel it. You have any other way that you can convince me that they took your money and
Yes,
didn't
I
take
have.
all of it, just took some of it, except for the 100, right? They
Yes,
decided to leave you with
$100.
100.
Yes.
All right, what else? Any other way to convince me?
Yes, I have some proof and.
Saying what? What does the proof indicate? They said we took it?
It's text message. She actually told on herself in one of these.
Is that?
That she took it.
Read that. Read the part where she said I took it.
It says, I had texted her. I said, I don't lose no money. Y'all went in my pocket and took my money. And y'all went through my wallet because everything was messed up. And then y'all only left me $100 there. I said, that was messed up. And it said, my little sister ain't tell you about us taking your money.
What?
So she's denying it.
Yeah. But no, she was like, my little sister.
You said that was
about us taking your money.
Okay, all right. You keep reading. Because you got a lot of paperwork there. And then you got another envelope. You want to go through that too?
No, because these is just the messages from
All I need is that one. I don't need all that, just the one where you said, she says I took your money.
And her sister even told me, it's in here that
She said I took your money. Isn't that what you told me you had?
yeah.
All right, we'll read it. I'll give you another chance.
It's messed up.
Maybe she should check those pockets.
There you go. It wouldn't matter. She wouldn't feel it.
Yeah.
How we coming? Huh?
I just got the message that I had read to you.
Oh, so you don't have anything where she says,
No, I just
took
got the
your
ones
money.
from her sister.
All right, good enough. Have a good day. Your claim is dismissed.
I didn't have my liquor, but y'all went in my pocket.
Why you ain't feel it? You just told the judge you wasn't that drunk.
Just like you still.
If you wasn't that drunk, how you ain't feel it in your pocket?
My pants was all the way down.
You
Stop
just mad
drinking,
because my daughter
Christina.
don't want to deal with you no more.
Stalker.